Hello, good evening and welcome to Your Community, Your World. My name is Shola Ladinika. This program looks at what's happening within your community. I'd like to start by saying a Happy New Year to every single one of you watching. May this year bring great joy and good tidings. You will all agree with me that the year 2020 has been perhaps one of the most challenging years. It's a year that we saw COVID-19 shake the whole world. I mean, it's a year that we saw lockdowns in several countries all over the world. A challenging year though, we may say, but for some, they made quite a lot of money out of COVID-19. It's also a year that we will not forget that over 1.7 million people died as a result of COVID-19. My thoughts and hearts goes towards those families. May God Himself continue to comfort those families. But like I said earlier on, it's also a year that many people made great success out of everything that happened. And so what we'll do today, on today's show, is that we'll just take a look back at what are the key moments of the year 2020.
I'm declaring a public health emergency of international concern over the global outbreak of novel coronavirus. We have a window of opportunity. While the number of cases, more than 99%, are in China, in the rest of the world, we only have 176 cases. We have therefore made the assessment that COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
Today, I can announce that for the first time in our history, the government is going to step in and help to pay people's wages. We're setting up a new coronavirus job retention scheme.
Time has now come for us all to do more. From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home. Because the critical thing we must do to stop the disease spreading between households. That is why people will only be allowed to leave their home for the following very limited purposes. Shopping for basic necessities as infrequently as possible. One form of exercise a day, for example, a run, walk or cycle, alone or with members of your household. Any medical need to provide care or to help a vulnerable person, and travelling to and from work, but only where this is absolutely necessary and cannot be done from home. That's all. These are the only reasons you should leave your home. You should not be meeting friends. If your friends ask you to meet, you should say no. You should not be meeting family members who do not live in your home. If your friends ask you to meet, you should say no. That's all. If your friends that's all. If your friends ask you to meet, you should say no. That's all. Hi folks, I want to bring you up to speed with something that's happening today, which is that I've developed mild symptoms of the coronavirus, that's to say a temperature and a persistent cough, and on the advice of the Chief Medical Officer I've taken a test that has come out positive, so I am working from home, I'm self-isolating.
Hello and welcome to the maiden edition of Your Community, Your World. My name is Shola Ladinika. Today's program is all about the lockdown. And as you're aware, several countries are in lockdown. And the lockdown measures differ from country to country.
We will come back from this devilish illness. We will come back to health and robust health. And though the UK will be changed by this experience, I believe we can be stronger and better than ever before, more resilient, more innovative, more economically dynamic, but also more generous and more sharing. But for now, we must stay alert, control the virus, and save lives. Thank you very much. We want to start getting our children back into the classroom in a way that is as manageable and as safe as possible. So we said we would begin with early years settings and reception, year 1 and year 6 in primary schools. Early years reception, year 1 and year 6. And today I can announce that it is our intention to go ahead with that as planned on June the 1st, a week on Monday. We then intend from June the 15th for secondary school to provide some contact for year 10 and year 12 students to help them prepare for exams next year, with up to a quarter of these students in at any point.
And the instructions to people are clear. If you get symptoms, isolate immediately and get a test. If you are contacted by NHS Test and Trace instructing you to isolate, you must. It is your civic duty.
As of Monday, the 15th of June, face coverings will become mandatory on public transport.
We've decided that from tomorrow, non-essential retail will have to close. And as children have been particularly impacted by this outbreak, schools will also need to close from Thursday, staying open for vulnerable children and children of critical workers as they did throughout.
Given the significant fall in the prevalence of the virus, we can change the 2-metre social distancing rule from the 4th of July. We will also reopen restaurants and pubs.
I can announce today that for the month of August, we will give everyone in the country an Eat Out to Help Out discount. Meals eaten at any participating business, Monday to Wednesday, will be 50% off up to a maximum discount of £10 per head for everyone, including children. Businesses will need to register and can do so through a simple website, open next Monday.
I'm sure most of you will agree with me that the Eat Out to Help Out scheme was indeed a great success. Over 49,000 businesses did apply for the scheme, and the government paid out over £849 million. Well, I'm sure that helped a long way for restaurants, cafes and pubs. That made the difference between going bust and making some money. I'll go on a quick commercial break, and when I come back, I shall continue with the review of the key moments of the year 2020. Please stay tuned.
Iron City Hotel Limited for confident hospitality. Are you looking for an atmosphere of serenity, extreme comfort, class, and hospitality? Look no further, because Iron City Hotel Limited is a perfect choice. Tucked in the heart of Lagos to take you away from the everyday hustle and bustle of the city, bringing you to a state of total calm and bliss. Our facilities include exquisitely furnished rooms with 24-hour power supply, internet, swimming pool, standard gym, banquet hall, restaurant, and exotic bar. Located at number 2, Majeko Dumi Street, off Allen Avenue, Ikeja, Lagos. Telephone 0807 666 6655. Or you can send an email to rnacityhotel@yahoo.com or visit our website www.rnacityhotel.com. RNA City Hotels Limited, for convenient hospitality. Hotel Limited for confident hospitality.
This is an appeal by Ben Television. It is time we support our own, especially in this diverse media world. Sadly, our community is most affected by COVID-19 more than any other group. We would like to address this with relevant information and programs. We need your help. Please donate generously so we can keep fighting our corner by producing programs and making our voices heard. Every pound counts. For more information, please visit bentelevision.com. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back. This is still your community, your world, and my name is Shola Ladenika. We started today's show by looking at the key moments of the year 2020, and we'll continue starting from the 7th of August. And if you do remember what happened the first week of August, most of us might have forgotten because it's very cold right now. But that was the time the southeast of England experienced heat wave. So we'll continue with the key moments of the year 2020.
Thursday until the start of December, you must stay at home. You may only leave home for specific reasons, including for education, for work, let's say if you cannot work from home, for exercise and recreation outdoors with your household or on your own with one person from another household, for medical reasons, appointments, and to escape injury or harm, to shop for food and essentials, and to provide care for vulnerable people or as a volunteer. I'm afraid non-essential shops, leisure and entertainment venues will all be closed, though click and collect services can continue and essential shops will remain open, so there's no need to stock up. These areas will enter a new Tier 4, which will be broadly equivalent to the national restrictions which were in place in England in November. That means residents in those areas must stay at home, apart from limited exemptions set out in law. Non-essential retail, indoor gyms and leisure facilities and personal care services must close. People must work from home if they can, but may travel to work if this is not possible, for example, in the construction and manufacturing sectors. People should not enter or leave Tier 4 areas, and Tier 4 residents must not stay overnight away from home. Individuals can only meet one person from another household in an outdoor public space.
Wow, what a year. We've shown you key moments of the year 2020, starting from January all the way through to December. What a year. COVID-19 appeared to have taken center stage, but towards the end, we saw the emergence of vaccines, and we hope that will help in eradicating COVID-19 forever. Well, please don't go away. I'll continue with this program by saying a Happy New Year, by reminding us that this is 2021, a year that is completely different from 2020. 2020 is gone and it's gone forever. And I'll say a Happy New Year to every single person watching this show.
I wash my hands to protect my family.
I wear a face covering to protect my mates.
I make space to protect my nan.
Hands.
Face.
Space.
I wash my hands to protect my colleagues.
I wear a face covering to protect strangers.
I make space to protect you.
Hands.
Face.
Space.
As we spend more time indoors, we need to do whatever we can to help protect each other. So please, wash hands, cover face, make space.
Would you like to have your weddings, parties or celebrations featured on television? Events is the program for you. Every Sunday at 5 p.m, we feature weddings, parties and all other functions. To find out more, call us on 07944 039 887. We can also arrange coverage of the function for you.
For sponsorship, adverts, and to feature your celebrations on this show, call now on 07944 039 887 or 07985 638 661 or send an email to info@eventsforus.com.
Events in UK, Europe and all over the world. Events Oyatso.
This is an appeal by Ben Television. It is time we support our own, especially in this diverse media world. Sadly, our community is most affected by COVID-19 more than any other group. We would like to address this with relevant information and programs. We need your help. Please donate generously so we can keep fighting our corner by producing programs and making our voices heard. Every pound counts. For more information, please visit bentelevision.com. Thank you.
Welcome back. Sadly, this is all we've got time for today on our first show this year. I pray that the Lord who has seen us through the year 2020 will continue to watch us throughout the year 2021. I also remember that this is about the time that most people do write their New Year's resolution, and I'm imploring you to ensure that you keep this program in mind when you're writing your New Year's resolution. Please remember that this program is shown on Ben TV at 6 p.m. every Sunday. So please add that to your New Year's resolution, that you could please watch and support this program. I'd also like to remind you that if you want to watch this episode over again and all our previous episodes, please go to our YouTube channel, Your Community, Your World. We'll be glad to see you there. And I also want to remind you that it is our responsibility to halt the spread of this virus. Please do not forget your face mask at all times once you're out, and keep washing your hands regularly and always maintain social distance. Please be safe. This is a new year. I'll see you same time next week.
There's a new
Goodbye.
virus in town, going from place to places. It's called the COVID-19, spreading its wings around the world. It's a must for us to keep good hygiene by washing our hands, keeping ourselves, keeping our environment clean.